What's going on, guys? I wanted to jump on here. It is actually midnight. I just finished setting up OBS on my new computer. I've been like messing around with my new computer here and there. Still don't have everything installed, but I just installed OBS. I gotta reconfigure all my settings, but I figured I'd jump on here for a bit. I don't know how long I'll be on here, but I want to test and make sure everything goes all right. It looks like my microphone is too loud. Can you guys let me know in the chat? Is the audio too loud? It's like on OBS, it's showing me as like redlining. So if so, I might have to turn it down a bit. So just let me know. I'm talking kind of low now because I'm scared it's going too loud. Can you guys let me know in the chat ASAP? How is the microphone sounding? Right now I'm talking at a little bit of a low tone. But if I talk at my normal tone, would be my normal tone. Is the audio too loud? Let me know. Okay. So it is too loud. Let's go right about there. Maybe right about there, I think. Go negative 6.5, maybe. All right, I think that's where I'm going to... No, that's still clipping a little bit, looks like. Go negative 11. All right. That should be good. I don't know. Is this clipping at all, guys? This is exactly why I wanted to run this test with OBS. How is the audio right now? Because I can't listen to it. It's going to be a lot of feedback. So let me know. Is the audio okay? Don't you lie to me. If I listen back to this stream and it's not right, I want to tweak it where it's just right. I don't want it clipping out. So you guys have to let me know so it doesn't end up happening on a regular stream. You only hear me out of one headphone. See? There you go. That's exactly why I wanted to do this. Let me take a look. That should fix that issue. This is exactly why I need to do a test stream on OBS. This should be fixed. Sounds like I'm using an iPad as a mic. Let me just make sure. Advanced audio properties. Does it sound normal now? Make sure. No. Hold on. Wait. No, that is right. Okay, it should be right. Does everything sound normal now? Yep, works now. Stereo now, and you could probably turn it up a bit. There should be normal audio right now. Let me try to listen to it for a minute. You guys might hear a little bit of feedback. Let me go listen to it. Testing, testing, testing. Let me see. Okay, it sounds pretty good. Yep. All right, there we go. X out of that. Yeah, let me know if you guys notice any issues. Is the video quality HD as well? I don't know if I got to tweak that. It looks like it's HD. Yeah, it's running. It's running HD, it looks like. Okay, I just want to make sure because since I got my new computer, this is the first time I've streamed using OBS. But now that we've kind of got through those technical difficulties, hopefully everything is all right now. This is a midnight stream. We can really talk about whatever. I titled the stream UFC 284, Makhachev versus Volkanovski, Jon Jones versus Ciryl Gane. But really, guys, we can talk about whatever. I don't know. There hasn't really been too much news today outside of Marlon Chito Vera and Corey Sandhagen getting moved to the San Antonio card. I didn't say that specific fight. I told you guys last night. Who was here for last night's stream? Who was here for last night's stream when I said there's no way? I have a feeling it's not going to be Raquel Pennington versus Irene Aldana. They are working on something else. Irene Aldana versus Raquel Pennington is a backup plan. Who remembers that from last night? Let me know in the chat if you were here. I'm curious because I told you it hadn't been announced and it just didn't make sense. So luckily for the San Antonio fans, that was accurate. And the UFC did the right thing. And they moved Marlon Chito Vera versus Corey Sandhagen to the San Antonio card. And now February 18th is left without a main event. But I guess that's going to be probably Irene Aldana versus Talia Santos, which isn't a bad main event for the Apex. It's actually a good fight. So it isn't horrific. I just can't, guys. I almost want to make a video about it. And I'm thinking about just making a video about March MMA. But I just don't know what I would title it. By the way, my new computer is so much faster. It is unreal. What is on my shirt here? Of course I got. Yeah, March MMA in March is unbelievable. And I got my new computer. I'm gonna be streaming UFC 284 tomorrow. Next thing you know, by the end of the year, I'm gonna hopefully have a dual monitor set up. Have one over here, one here. I'm hoping to get, like, I don't know, I'm thinking about getting an OLED monitor. I want something a little nicer quality to watch some of the fights on. This got really good color accuracy. This monitor that I have here is a 27-inch. And I went down to a 27-inch with the anticipation of eventually getting another 27-inch. And also, if you're in the Discord or you've been around for long enough, I don't know how soon it's going to be. And I don't know how much time I'm going to have dedicated to it because I just don't have the time. I'm going to start streaming video games as well. I'm not going to take it super seriously. I've never gamed on PC before. But I'll let you guys know. I'll probably start like a separate channel. I'm not going to stream on this and mess up my algorithm. And I don't really need viewers. But I'll probably start streaming some video games. So there you go. I don't know what games I'm playing either. I have no idea. I might stream The Last of Us. Supposedly The Last of Us is coming out on PC. I might play that. I haven't really been playing games the last few years. As crazy as that sounds, and every time I put my microphone in the right spot, it's like blocking the chat. So I'm going to move my whole window over this way so I have the chat like dead center. Okay. Who's a realistic opponent for Logan Paul in the octagon? Someone we don't know. It's going to be a garbage can. Samsung Odyssey G7 is great 27 and 32-inch options. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into it. I wanted to get that new LG OLED monitor, but I hate that it's not full 4K. I love that it's OLED. OLEDs are my favorite. I have a LG OLED TV. It's just so incredible. The picture quality is incredible. And I really want to get something top-notch like that with the deep black levels for watching the fights. Because I already have this monitor I have now has great color accuracy, so I love editing on that. But I might play some PUBG to start it out. I used to be not addicted, but I used to play PUBG religiously. And I've downloaded it on here, on Steam. I've downloaded PUBG. And, yeah, so I might do a little bit of PUBG. I don't know. I don't know how much time. It's going to be like a side thing that I do. Occasionally stream gaming. But now that I got this PC that is able to do it, I have to, you know. I might as well put it to its full power. And why not every time I'm playing? Because I'm going to try to start getting back into video games a little bit. So why not stream on here? Okay. Let's see. What's real? Okay, it's going to be a trash can for Logan Paul. Hey, Joey, how do you feel about Cheeto versus Sandhagen being moved to San Antonio? I'm so happy. I am very, very happy. You guys, I made a video on my channel. And the thumbnail was, I hate this fight. And it was for multiple reasons. One of the reasons being that it was at the Apex. But the other reason being that they should have done Chito Vera versus Sean O'Malley. And I am so happy that it got moved to San Antonio. San Antonio deserved a decent fight. And, I mean, to headline anything with Irene Aldana versus Raquel Pennington is just a massive slap in the face. Disturbing, disgusting, embarrassing. And, yeah, it's super unfortunate. And if I had to watch that as a headliner, to be honest, I think that might be another card. I think I'm thinking about canceling the fight card this weekend myself. Canceling my plans to watch it is what I mean. Because Derek Lewis, Sergey Spivak. Guys, I know we love MMA. I know we're dedicated MMA fans. But what a garbage fight night card this weekend. It's straight up horrific. The card's terrible. I might even make a video about it. I'm thinking about it. It's already Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. It doesn't got a whole lot of time for people to watch it, but I might still make it. I don't know. I don't know yet. I mean, let's take a look at it real quick. I don't even know who I'm picking for half these fights, to be quite honest. I might stream Bellator on Saturday. I have not decided yet, but let's take a look at UFC. Daong Jung versus Devin Clark is a co-main event. Marcin Tybura, Bagoy Ivanov. Doi Hoi Choi versus Kyle Nelson. Yeah. A lot of these guys I barely remember. I'm going to be quite honest. The fight I'm most looking forward to, ironically, is the first fight. Toshiro Taira versus Jesus Aguilar or Jesus Aguilar. Yeah. Outside of that, I mean, Doi Hoi Choi versus Kyle Nelson. Hoi Choi is always in an exciting fight, but this card is just... And it starts at 10 p.m. for the prelims. 10 p.m. for the prelims. Jeez Louise. What a garbage card. I don't think I can watch this. I'm being honest, guys. I know people are like, oh, you know, you're casual and this and that. People be talking shit when you shit on the UFC and their cards. This is a horrible card. Like, I'm being dead serious. I'm up late every single day anyway. I cannot sleep to save my life. I'm tired right now, but I was like, I got to test out my streaming software on my new computer. So why not jump on stream? I may just avoid this card out of sheer principle. I'm not going to lie. Out of sheer principle, I may avoid this card. Because to reward this garbage card, and I understand, you know, oh, it was supposed to be the headliner of the Korean Zombie. At this point, the UFC simps are just okay with being fed shit sandwiches. And just saying, thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. Derek Lewis versus Sergey Spivak, or Spivak, I don't even remember how you pronounce it at this point, is meaningless. Is absolutely meaningless. And I know people are saying, oh, Derek Lewis, you know, slimmed down a little bit and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be a new and improved Derek Lewis. I've been hearing this story for 4 years from Derek Lewis, okay? I don't believe shit. Neither one of these guys are relevant in a god-awful heavyweight division. And that's the main event. And it comes on, the main card starts at 1 a.m., right? Holy shit, right? The main card starts at 1 a.m., I believe. So when are we getting to the main event? Yeah, I'm not... Why did my OBS just disconnect? I have no idea why I just disconnected. Yeah, the main card starts at 1. So 2, 3. The main event won't be going on until like 3 or 4 a.m. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is just such an absolute garbage card. I would advise everyone to skip it. Okay, where are we at here? I think I just disconnected for a second. OBS just warned me. I'm actually shocked this many people showed up at a random 12 a.m. stream, to be quite honest. Okay, where was I at? I'm just going to skim through here because I have no idea where I was at. Your opinion on the lack of promotion of UFC 284. I've actually thought about making a video on this. I just haven't had the time. The fact that I'm being forced to watch Power Slap advertisements on the UFC's Instagram and Twitter, their official Instagram and Twitter, and I'm not seeing any promotion for UFC 284. I know people love Dana White and they love to deep throat him and they love to simp for him 24/7 for whatever reason. I genuinely believe the guy's getting to a point where he's got a screw loose. Also, probably having some type of midlife crisis, even though he's kind of past that point of midlife crisis. I think that's more of your 40s. I get on, you know, Instagram and look at the UFC's Instagram. Oh, is there anything new going on? I'm just seeing Power Slap commercials. I'm getting tweets about Power Slap. Shame on the UFC. Shame on Dana White for that. Just because it's bothered me last time, you pronounced... I don't know what you're saying. Oh, your name? Crime? It shouldn't bother you, my friend. We should run some games online. Maybe we will. Got the supercomputer. That I do, man. That I do. I love high-end tech. I absolutely love high-end tech. So, if I can buy something to improve my channel and it's super high-end tech, I love to do it. So, you're talking to a guy who literally bought this Apple Ultra watch to basically take UDisc score. When I play disc golf, to take score on it, and I don't like taking my phone. So yeah, the computer's legit as hell. It's basically the best you can buy. Will we see UFC 5 this year? I don't know. I hate EA Sports too. So maybe not. It'll be the same broken game that it always is. You guys, you know what? You guys got me tonight because I'm tired tonight, and the tired streams are the best streams from me. I'm in San Antonio, still undecided if the card is worth paying for. Probably not. Almost like Derek Lewis card. Not good, but I've never been in person to have extra cash, so this is my shot. Let me look up the card in its entirety. The new main event, I think it is worth going. But let me take a look at the card in its entirety. Okay, March 25th. AT&T Center. Oh my God, this card is kind of ugly. This card, I would go. This is probably going to get reorganized. You're probably looking at a Marlon Vera versus Corey Sandhagen, which is top of the line bantamweight fight. Raquel Pennington versus Irene Aldana is enough to make me not want to watch. But then you have Sean Brady, Michelle Pereira. You have Alex Perez, Manel Kape, which will both probably be on the main card. And you have Alex Caceres versus Nate Landwehr. So they'll probably build the main card, Marlon Vera, Corey Sandhagen. My guess is co-main event will be Sean Brady, Michelle Pereira. Featured fight, Alex Perez, Manel Kape, if that's not the co-main event. And then, yeah, I would go. I think it's worth it. If you can spend like $200 or $300 and go, I would go. Volk has a better resume than Khabib. Yeah. I mean, I don't really think that's too much up for debate, honestly. Three wins over Max. A win over Jose Aldo, a win over Chad Mendez, who was still pretty decent then. I would probably agree. What's up, Joey? Hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well as well, Carlos. Didn't realize it's been 3 years since Doi Hoi Choi last fight. Didn't he have some type of issue or something? Something with his. Or no, that was Korean Zombie. But did Doi Hoi Choi have something to do with military as well? The mandatory military service, like Korean Zombie did many years ago. Volk has a better resume compared to Khabib. I agree. What's up, Joey? What's going on, Niles? Appreciate you stopping by, bro. Don't watch. I'm not watching at all. Yeah, I'm honestly probably not. Just had a spite. I'm going to sit up and I'm going to watch something terrible on Netflix. I'll watch the prelims, but not the main. I just hate sometimes, something happens that, ends up being relevant in the future. But you know what I do hate about these shitty cards? What happens is Dana White does the same thing every time. If this fight card ends up being mildly exciting in terms of how the fights actually play out, he'll be like, yeah, everybody was trashing this card and look at the way it ended up. And it's still garbage. It's still meaningless. If I want to go watch, two guys slug it out low level, I'll just go to watch a bar fight. So, what's up, Joey? How was your day? What's up, Anthony? Hope you're doing well. Bro, I love your honesty and mentality. I appreciate it. I try to do my best. Oh, is this the guy you were talking about the other day, Anthony? What's going on, man? I heard you had another channel. Anthony was hyping you up. I believe it was Anthony was hyping you up. What's going on? Steve, yeah, I think he can. I don't think I can justify. I would probably go, honestly. Looking over the card, I think it's all right. Thank you, bro. I don't know what I said there. I'm editing a video right now. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, this is the guy then. Yep. Somebody told me about you the other day. I don't think I'm staying up till 3 a.m. to watch, to be honest. I'm probably not. I'm going to be up. I'm always up. If you're in the members Discord, you already know. I'm always awake. I'm awake at 3 a.m. I'm awake at 7 a.m. I'm awake at 6 a.m. So I live off like 1 hour power naps, essentially. I have a sleeping issue. I don't think I'm staying up till 3 a.m. to watch, to be honest. Yeah. I'm going to try to be super tired so I can go to bed and not watch it. You and Joey are going to take over the game. Appreciate you, Anthony. Mario, I'd probably pay since like 30 minutes away, but I'm 50-50 now. I'd go. Looking over some of those fights, I'd go. Does it start late? Yeah. 1 a.m. main card start time. How do you feel about Chito versus Sandhagen got pushed back? I'm happy. Didn't belong at the Apex. Mr. Joey, one of the worst cards on paper are usually the best cards. See, you're spewing the Dana White horse shit. That's what you're doing. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's exciting. I don't care. The point of watching the UFC is to watch high-level fights that are exciting, that are competitive, that are high-level. And this is garbage, meaningless fights. I don't care how exciting they may or may not be. Fuck Power Slap. Yes. Does anyone actually give a shit about Bellator this weekend? Like, we saw this fight already. It's all right. I mean, Johnny Eblin's fighting. Yeah, so Johnny Eblin's fighting. I swear the quality is just insane. No one else on MMA YouTube is like that. I'm telling you, I've told this story on streams when I started the channel because people were like, holy shit. I'm obsessed with picture quality, okay? I have a 77-inch OLED CX in my living room. That was a dream TV of mine for many years. And I sit there for like, you know, probably over the course of a couple days, probably like 5 or 6 hours, personally calibrating it. I'm obsessed with picture quality, right? There is no way I could start a channel and do shitty ass, grainy ass picture quality, okay? There's absolutely no way. I don't care if I never get another subscriber. You will never see me put out shitty video quality videos. I couldn't put out something that I wouldn't personally watch. And I will not watch low-end 480p or grainy-ass 720p. The lighting's not right. I can't watch that shit. And I've said this a couple times. You know, I don't talk about it too much because we're not really talking about that. I have the best picture quality in MMA YouTube. If there's somebody else with better picture quality, you let me know. You let me know. I started off with the shitty mic. It was okay. You can go back and watch my older videos. It wasn't terrible. I paid like $50 for a mic because I was like, the audio will be all right. I'm not obsessed with audio quality. I want top-notch quality to begin with, but the picture quality had to be perfect, and you guys can see. But thank you, John, for noticing. Nice. Disc golf is dope. Joey, how often do you play? I try to play once a week. I try to play at least once a week. I just started playing like 3 months, like 3 months ago now. I started playing in mid-October. So November, December, January. So 3.5 months. And with anything, you know, just like this YouTube channel, I have a really like obsessive mindset where anything I do, I want to be good at it, you know. And when I first started playing, there's a really wooded course, which a wooded course is harder than an open course, obviously, if you don't play. When I first started playing, my scores were like plus 20, plus 25. Even close to plus 30, I think, a couple times, especially on that wooden course. Even open courses, I was going like plus 15. I went to that same wooded course last weekend. I went -2. That's the first time I ever went negative in my life. For those of you who don't understand disc golf, it's the same as regular golf. For each hole, there's a par. You want to make it in the basket in as little throws as possible. And first time last weekend, I went negative. What kind of camera do I use? Sony a6400. But it's not about the camera. It's about the lens. It's all about the lens. The camera, I think, was 600. Something along those lines. Maybe 700. The lens by itself, I think, was like 450 or 550. It's been a while now, so I don't remember. But it's all about the lens and the lighting and then setting the white balance, all those good stuff, tweaking the settings. What's up? What's up, Sager? What's going on? What fights you most looking forward to in 2023? I have an entire video on it, but right now, announced fights: Jones versus Ciryl Gane, Sandhagen versus Vera. I really do want to see Jamal Hill versus Yuri Prohaska. I'm really looking forward to Hamzat hopefully fighting for a title. I'm looking forward to Adesanya versus Pereira too. Joey, I'm trying to get my friend in the UFC, and his reaction when Yuri tapped Glover was absolutely priceless. What other fight should I show him? If he wants to see a crazy brawl, Francisco Rivera versus John Lineker is my go-to. What's up, Sam? I made it to the live stream. My bad, missing Wednesday, Joey. No problem, Jack, man. It's no big deal. Parker Porter on the main card of UFC 284 is criminal. That it fucking is. Disgusting. I went off about it. I did a video. I don't know if you guys watched it or not. I do it for every pay-per-view. How good is UFC 284? I talk about every fight on the main card. It's a garbage fight to be on the main card. Joey, prediction: Nick Diaz, Sean Strickland. Nick Diaz should not be fighting, so Sean Strickland. Why did Corey versus Cheeto get rescheduled? Because it was originally at the Apex. They decided to move it back a couple weeks to where it was going to be a live event. Derek Lewis is that friend. in your group that's just there to the heavyweight division? That is just there to the heavyweight division? I don't know what you're saying, but okay. So we are doing a meetup at UFC San Antonio in March. Maybe. Bellator card or UFC card this weekend? Bellator's card, just because Johnny Eblen. Joey, since Colby is rumored to fight Bilal, I'm so tired of these dumbass fake Instagram rumors. And I know they all start off from some, maybe somewhat tangible grasp, piece of information. These bullshit MMA Instagram accounts constantly regurgitating news. And then you have a lot of dumbass MMA YouTubers. I'm not singling out anyone in particular. I don't even know, anyone in particular that's doing this. I'm just saying they exist. I've seen these garbage accounts for the last 10 years. They take that horse shit that was then posted on Twitter, posted on dumbass Facebook, posted on dumbass Instagram, and what they do is they make an entire video out, acting as if it's fact. Because some bullshit Instagram account that you don't even know who runs it says, yeah, this is the fight that's happening, and a couple guys get a couple Photoshop pictures together, and they're like, hell yeah. So I seen people posting, oh, Colby versus Bilal going to be the Ultimate Fighter coaches. Them same dumb-ass motherfuckers last week were saying Conor's the Ultimate Fighter coach. Okay? Maybe this comes to fruition. Maybe it does not. But I made a video last week. I may end up looking dumb. I said, if it changes, I will revisit it and make a new video on it. Conor McGregor saying he's going to be is blatantly lying about being the Ultimate Fighter coach. It's horseshit. Joey, when it comes to camera, does the person's megapixel size matter? Not necessarily. It depends on a lot of things. Aperture is super important. Your gut, does Ngannou ever come back to the UFC down the road and face Jon Jones in an even more hype fight? No, I do not. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm not sure what I said. Guru's quality is superior for sure. I'm not sure though, but I'll take your word for it. Did you see the fans' DMs with Colby about the Hamzat fight? If so, do you believe them? I did not see this. Believe it or not, I've talked about this on multiple streams. I don't really pay attention to that type of bullshit. I don't follow any of these bullshit Instagram accounts. I don't, keep like super close tabs on all like the MMA websites. I follow some legitimate MMA journalists on Twitter. And then I also have a breaking news tab in my Discord. And that's where I get all my news from, essentially. If it's not from a legitimate source, 95% of the time I don't make a video about it unless I believe it's going to happen. Joey, a fight I always wanted to see was Bisping versus Nick Diaz. Who do you think would have won? That depends. I mean, both in their prime, it's probably pretty close. Yeah, the picture quality is sick. And yeah, when I stream, I can't even stream in 4K because of the way the settings are, but it's still pretty good. My camera face tracks, and if it's on 4K when streaming, for some reason it doesn't face track. But I don't care, and streaming 1080p is pretty damn good. It's always going to degrade a little bit from just being on a stream anyway. Bro, I tried setting up my son A7 as a webcam and it failed miserably. The quality even worse than it was my Logitech. I need to get a system like you. Look, let me tell you this. I'll give you one piece of advice. And, not that I'm saying, I'm not some expert. I've been doing this for like a year and 8 months. If you need any advice, message me. I know some people think, these MMA YouTube channels are competing with each other. I don't give a fuck about anyone else. And if anyone ever asks me for any advice that I learned on my way to, a year and, 7 months, a year and 8 months, or however long I've been doing at this point, year and 10 months, actually, I will gladly offer up. But here is my one piece of advice. Lighting is the most important. A webcam can be made to look beautiful with good lighting. So before you throw out your webcam, you can get, let's say my picture quality is 10 out of 10. You can get like 7.5 out of 10 with a webcam. I actually have a picture. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I have a picture of a webcam with good lighting that I took before, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Just back in 2020. Let me see if I can find it. It's for my fiance when she had to do work when she was working from home. I needed a webcam, and I had this legit setup. I'm hoping I can find this picture. It's in 2020. Yeah, let me take a look. Look at this. This I don't know how easy, how good it's going to come across, because this is a picture of me taking a picture of the computer. But look, this is a webcam. This is a Zoom call webcam with good lighting. Look, there you go. Check that out. Look, that's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible, though. So, with good lighting, you can achieve a lot, a lot of things. Without my lighting, let me turn off my lighting real quick. Without my lighting, my camera quality looks like garbage. Look, I turn off one light, doesn't look too good. Turn off two lights, well, it's too dark now, but you get the point. With one light, it looks terrible. And I actually have two like really nice lights, and I have them on like 10%. And then I have my aperture on my camera at the lowest possible setting, which matters as well. Guys, do me a favor. If you have not already, like the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel this very second. If you guys enjoy streams like this, I don't know why you're not subscribed to the channel. Your volume is low today, though. This is a test stream. Is it really that low? I'll turn it up a little bit, but this is a test stream. This is the first time streaming on OBS on my new computer. I'll turn it up a hair. I don't want to be too loud, though. It was cutting out in the beginning. So let me know if anything I'm going to scroll to the bottom. How does the audio sound right now? How does the audio sound right now? Let me know in the chat. Does it sound all right? It's not cutting out or anything? Let me know. Let me know. And nobody's let me know. What's going on, guys? It's better? Okay. It sounds fine. All right, I'm not going to worry about it too much more then. All right, let me go back to see where I'm at. San Antonio main card solid. Hopefully Holly's on the prelims. Corey Cheeto, Brady Pereira, Cop Perez, and Alex Caceres, Nate Landwehr, all solid fights. Yes. That's why I would go. If I could go, I would go. Dude, imagine screaming 4 at a disc golf course. I think you actually yell 4. What is 4 in regular golf? Is that to warn somebody? Because in disc golf, you scream 4 if someone, if you might accidentally hit someone. So I'm basically about to go pro. All right, I'm going negative in 3 months. How many days a week do you stream? Bare minimum like 2, but I try to jump on here like 3 or 4. Whenever I got free time, I just jump on here. Tonight I need to run a test. My computer, it's not even making a single noise either. So this is really good because OBS is taxing on a system from what I understand. What do you make of the UFC's promotion of 284? Did they fail to promote it, or is it just not hitting the algorithms because people aren't hyped? Aren't that hyped? Hardcore seemed hyped, but people complaining recently. I think the UFC is spending too much time promoting, bullshit power slap and not enough of UFC 284. So I think it's a combination of both. I think people are underestimating Alexander Volkanovski. They are overrating Islam Makhachev. And then on top of that, you got the UFC's Instagram just slamming power slap down our throats. So I think it's a combination of everything. I'm looking forward to the main event, but there definitely should be more hype around it. Thoughts on Drew Dober opponent selections? I have no idea. The UFC shouldn't charge us money to watch a Parker Porter fight. I guess you're right. Joey, thoughts on Izzy getting a new face tat? I could not give a fuck less. It's not possible for me to care any less. I literally don't have time in my mind to even think about that. I don't care. To be honest, I'm not worried about what another man looks like. For me, would I get a face tattoo? Absolutely not. I don't have any tattoos. But do I care enough to spend any time thinking about it? No, I don't. Never. I've seen people talking about that like maybe a week or two ago in the Discord. I never even said a word. I could not care. I don't have room in my head to think about stuff like that. Tough is still being made. Holy shit. I don't know. I don't watch The Ultimate Fighter. It's garbage. Who should Carlos Ulberg fight next? That is a great question. I don't know. He looked good in his last fight. Who should he fight next? On a 3-fight win streak. That Fabio Charant fight was garbage at 271. Last 2 fights winning by TKO. Dude's only 7-1. I don't know. MMA World Rankings. Let me go pick you out a name. No, don't tell me the website's broken again. Go to light heavyweight. Dumbass ads. Let him take on Ihor Potieria. Ihor Potieria. He just beat up Mauricio Shogun Rua. Make him fight him or the winner of Devin Clark, whoever Devin Clark's fighting this weekend. Who's got the best chin in the bantamweight division? Maybe Max. Maybe Volk. It's hard to say. Because some of the best fighters don't ever get hit. Love the PC. Congrats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Basically, a fan DM Colby saying, are you fighting Hamzat and Colby live? With, if he signs the contract, maybe Hamzat is scared. I doubt that. Hopefully. Joey, the Conor McGregor trash talk is coming out of you today. Did I say anything about Conor McGregor? You heard the big UFC Sandy. Yes, I did. Headline, Corey. Yep. I appreciate it. No problem. Joey, when you get married, I don't know, probably this year. When are we getting that Ariel crying emoji? I have no clue. I have no clue. I'm really pulling hard for Fedor and Derek this weekend, to be honest. Both their last fights ever. Hopefully. We can only hope. I mean, how is Fedor still fighting? Is this guy like 78 at this point? I mean, and he's been around forever, so he's even older in like MMA years. How garbage is that? Sounds good. I was surprised when I saw the prediction video fight posted because how bad the card was. Yeah, I actually just reused my video from like 2 months ago. I wasn't making a new one. My prediction was staying the same. Audio is good. Thank you guys for all letting me know. Joey, Dustin Poirier has been on top of the lightweight division for a while. Arguably one of the best lightweights ever. But who do you think can beat Dustin Poirier in the top 15 outside of Charles Islam? I mean, I think there's a lot of up-and-comers that could potentially beat him. I don't think Gamrot would beat him, to be honest, but he could. Because the grappling deficiencies in Dustin Poirier's game. I would definitely pick Rafael Fiziev over him, but that would be a competitive fight as well. I think Gaethje could win a rematch. I think Jalen Turner could win. But there's nobody that I'm surefire picking against Dustin Yeah, I'm picking against Dustin. My brain's messed up. It's 12:37 a.m. Other than Charles Islam and Fiziev, everyone else is kind of eh. What is a long black thing in the back? I've been wondering that. What long black thing in the back? What specifically are you talking about? You talking about this? This is a lamp. Or this thing right here? This is like some random shelf that's been in here. This is like my extra room that I turned into my YouTube room. It's just a shelf with a bunch of shit on it. That's it. I'm going to eventually get rid of that stuff and move it in my spare room. And just kind of clean up the background a little bit. Maybe put like some type of just one shelf against this wall here and just make it look a little cleaner. But it's going to be weird with this missing though. It's been here since the beginning. 4 in regular golf is to yell if you're about to hit someone. Yup. Okay, so you do yell it in disc golf too. Then it is. UFC March Madness, that it is. You're probably my number one MMA YouTuber and probably my number one channel in general. I appreciate all the hard work you put in, Chief. Thank you, Dude Machine. I appreciate you. I do my best. I try to cover all the pertinent topics, and I try not to be swayed by, cult-like followings within the MMA fan sphere. So, and I don't care. Not be honest, I don't care if I piss everyone off. I'm going to give you my honest opinion no matter what. I live in Perth, and there's no promotional stuff for 284. No one here is even talking about it. Weird. That is weird, but I don't know how that usually goes in terms of the area where it's actually at. Thoughts on Colby Covington? He's in witness protection. He's going to fight eventually, but is it going to be who we want him to fight? Probably not. It's tough. It's tough to say. So, yeah, my thoughts on Colby is I wish he'd fight more. But thank you again, Dude Machine. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for the kind words. I really do appreciate it. I could have never even imagined hearing something like that when I started my channel. I was thinking maybe I could hit like 1,000 subs in 2 years. That's what I was thinking. So to do what I've did already, I couldn't be more happy with the community we have already. We never grow another bit. It is what it is. Obviously, I want to, but how do you see Alex Volkanovski matching up in the lightweight division of if he were to win against Islam? It'd be tough because if he can keep the fight standing against Islam, he has a very good chance of winning. But it's not like he has a heavily grappling offense. So he could lose to guys like Fiziev, Poirier, Beneil. If he beats Islam, he beats Beneil. If he beats Islam, he would beat Gamrot. If he beats Islam, he's not guaranteed to beat Dustin. He's not guaranteed to beat Fiziev. I think they'd be 50-50 fights. But that is an interesting question. Call me crazy, but I like Dustin Poirier's chances against Leon. Nah, Leon would out-grapple him with ease. They're gonna make Talia versus Aaron main event. That's not bad. I think so. Yes. Late night. Sorry, won't be able to catch much. Need to fix my sleep schedule. Thank you, Air Mamba. Appreciate you. Thoughts on Kian Kimura saying the UFC is racist again? I've already talked about this ad nauseum. People keep asking me about this. I don't know specifically what he said. I don't watch other MMA content for the most part, outside of some, quick dabbling here and there. Racism exists in every facet of life. Was his argument that it's the UFC specifically? Was he saying that the MMA community specifically? I don't know. But I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't exist. It definitely exists. I mean, just in I'm kind of on top of it with the, having clowns in the chat. I mean, there's MMA people that jump in my chat and start spelling the N-word. I think it's funny. NASCAR, I think, is known kind of for having a racist fan base, And I think MMA, it's hard to say. I can't really speak for it because I don't experience it too much. But I think it exists in all walks of life, against all different forms. I made a video about it. I think there's a lot of people who hate Muslim fighters specifically for being Muslim fighters. I think there's Muslim fans who hate everyone except Muslim fighters. So it's one of those things where it can go multiple ways, but it definitely exists, okay? Now, to what capacity, I don't know, and I can't really speak for, because I don't, and also it's not something that people are openly outward about most of the time. So it's hard to say. And there's a lot of wacky internet people who just go around being racist to be racist. So that's my take on it. I've already talked about it too much. It's not something I like to enjoy talking about. But it's something worth talking about. It is something notable worth talking about. Joey, interesting matchup, but if Calvin Kattar loses his next fight at 45, I want to see him move up to 55 and fight Michael Chandler. That is a weird matchup for sure. That is a weird matchup. But I would wonder how Calvin Kattar would look at I wonder how he would look at 55. I think he'd probably get smoked by Michael Chandler. Would you collab with Lucas Tracy? Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't paid attention to too much MMA YouTubers. And I don't know. I just like to kind of stay in my own lane, but maybe. I'm never saying never. Maybe. I know he was in the chat or whatever. I'm never one to reach out to anyone. So you guys know that. If you guys have been watching my streams, I'm not reaching out to people. So I'm not going to say never. Maybe, maybe not. But no matter what, that has nothing to do with like or dislike or hate or love or anything like that. So I know that's a roundabout answer, but I don't want it to come off the wrong way. In case he's still listening. But maybe. Yeah, maybe. But it's not going to be, and this is nothing to do with, him or anybody. I'm just not the type to reach out to people. People have been saying, oh, hit up this fighter, hit up that fighter. They'll come on, they'll be a guest on the channel. I don't like asking people for anything. So, and also without paying close attention to all these different, MMA YouTube entities, I don't know who's like what. And I'll explain what I mean in a second. I've talked about this before. I am a brutally honest person, and I can't be fake. So if I jump on a stream with someone, or I do a video with someone or some shit like that, and I think they're a fucking idiot, I can't hide it. So I have to be very, very selective because, jumping around doing collabs, I know some people jump around collab with every channel under the sun. I could come out looking like an absolute dickhead. Because that's just the way I am sometimes. Volt's Head Bounty. Thank you for the £5, I think that is. I've been watching you for a while now. Hope you're all good. Love from the UK. Thank you, Volts. I appreciate your donation. I appreciate you watching, man. Thank you. The fact that you guys watch this channel and enjoy this channel is just a dream of mine. It's just mind-blowing to me, baffling to me that we've built a community that loves MMA, that can have fun, educated discussion, and it just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. Hold on, I see this message real quick. The fuck? NASCAR is racist, classist, racist, BS, unsubbed. Feel free to unsub. I said this in the Discord. I'll say this, on stream since you're questioning where I get that from. I have probably met, 15 to 20 people who are heavy NASCAR fans in my life. Each and every one of them, use the N-word with the hard R. And they were all NASCAR fans. So, yeah, NASCAR, definitely a little bit questionable. But I don't know why you're so butthurt. You must love NASCAR that much. So, best of luck, my friend. I thought you enjoyed the channel, but best of luck. I'm not going to cry about it. Adios. Okay. Hey, Champ. Same guy. Hey, Champ, because I scrolled down. Hey, Champ, you see Ariel came after Rogan for some fairly innocuous comments. Dude is coming off as angry, bitter nerd. I did not see that. So I can't really speak to it. Maybe it's because NASCAR's racist, I think. Earth is flat. Dale Earnhardt Jr. coming down track. Oh my goodness. Dude got upset about NASCAR? Damn. I'm telling you, them NASCAR fans. I'm just gonna tell you this. Look, I can't speak for all NASCAR fans. So if I came off that way, that's not what I meant. Okay? All I know is if I was African American, I would not be going to, whatever NASCAR. I wouldn't go to a live NASCAR. Look, here's what this is going to be my final statement on it. If I was an African American, okay, you would not catch me dead at a live NASCAR event. Is that uneducated? I don't think so. Is it somewhat based in reality? I think so. There's a specific demographic that loves NASCAR. Okay? And I'm not saying everyone that loves NASCAR is that. Okay? But we'll move on to MMA discussion from here on out. Yeah, besides the fact you'll never catch me dead watching a bunch of left-hand turns over and over again. Look, I know I said I was done talking about it. But look, I have to question the mindset of someone that spends 4 or 5 hours watching people make left-hand turns. Okay? So, that's all I'm going to say about that. If that upsets you, I wish you the best of luck and find another MMA YouTube channel. Who's got the most granite chin of all time? I don't know. Jon Jones maybe, but he hasn't been hit flush enough. I think Rafa beats Islam. I think Rafa has the best chance to beat Islam. The UFC lost to heavyweight champion while Dana gets into slap and Logan Paul business we were witnessing the beginning of the end. It wouldn't surprise me. My man, you're the most knowledgeable MMA YouTuber I know. I'm sure there's many other, no disrespect to them, but I've been watching this sport for a short while and I learned a lot from you. Keep it up. Thank you, Air Mamba. I appreciate the kind words. I love hearing stuff like that. I could have never imagined hearing stuff like that, 2 years ago. How much did UFC 280 sell? People were really excited for the car. I have no idea. UFC doesn't release the numbers. Anyone pretending they know pay-per-view numbers are full of shit. Anyone pretending like they know the numbers are full of shit. Do they wait Figgy or give him to Sean? I don't know who they're going to give Figgy. Grant versus Tony on top. Shut up, Jack. Shut up. And new. Okay, we'll see. Have you gave your thoughts on the UFC Logan Paul deal? I'm sure it's irrelevant to you, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I did yesterday. It's just the UFC trying to suck every dime they can get out of the UFC broadcast. Anything's for sale at this point. And Logan Paul's a scam artist selling scam crypto NFTs. And it's an absolute embarrassment. And, everyone says, oh, Jake loves the fighters. How much of that Prime deal is going to the fighters? Jake ain't going to say a word about it. He ain't going to criticize it. You can say, oh, that's my brother. I have nothing to do with that. Well, why aren't you criticizing it? Why don't you criticize everything else? You do it for the publicity. You don't do it because you actually care. Calvin's not going to be back till 2024. I did not know that. Joey, Nate Diaz almost finished the welterweight champion in his fight. I know for a fact Dustin Poirier would ragdoll Nate. 55 or 70. I think Dustin Poirier can be champ. Dustin will get out-grappled by Leon. Tracy is annoying. Okay, that's your opinion. Fair enough, and I guess it's better than mine. Who wins, Topuria or Calvin Kattar? I'm picking Topuria almost against anyone. I have a weird feeling that Ariel's going to get canceled somehow. I think he's getting a bit edgy and will burn bridges that can't be mended. We'll see. You don't need to excuse yourself. What did I excuse myself for? Thank you again, Volts, for the donation. I appreciate your super chat donation. Trust me, you would think that dude's an idiot. Okay, fair enough. I mean, we don't need to throw out harsh language. I don't want my community to throwing out insults to other people, all right? We don't need to do that. Brendan. Chandler's overranked, only won against the shell of Ferguson. That is true. That is true. The dead corpse of Tony Ferguson and a broken down Dan Hooker. Ha ha ha, NASCAR. Yeah. When and who do you think Khamzat fights next? I think we're probably getting Khamzat Chimaev. I don't know. Maybe versus Sean Strickland. I could totally see that happening at middleweight. But I'm hoping that it's either Bilal or Colby. But don't be surprised if we get Khamzat versus Sean Strickland somehow. So true. Hope Chandler doesn't even get the counter fight. Weird obsessed. Yeah, Chandler's a bitch, to be honest. He's obsessed. Hi there, bro. Yo there. Here we go, bro. What are we talking about? Breaking news. Hold on, where was I at? No, that's too far down. Breaking Tony to fight shop. Stop it. Joey, best fighters from the U.S. 1, Jon Jones. 2, Demetrius. 3, DC. Stipe. Dustin. It's a fair list. Hey, bro. Are NASCAR events racist? Lamau, but I don't. Why don't you go to one and find out for us? I'm just speculating based on the limited knowledge I have, and I made it very clear that it's limited knowledge. You'll never catch me at a live NASCAR event. Just turn on Lightning McQueen. Okay. Bubba Wallace is the top NASCAR driver and is black. Okay. I don't know what that has to do with the discussion. I'm not saying black people aren't allowed to be NASCAR drivers, so I don't know where that statement comes from. The South Park episode on NASCAR was spot on. I'll have to check that one out. Are you sure internet NASCAR trolls are representative of real life? I haven't not talked about one single NASCAR internet troll. So I have no idea what you're talking about as well. Holloway has the best chin. Yeah, but the only reason we know that is because he's taken so much damage. So maybe. On pure damage that's been taken and shown resistance, got to be Holloway. Yeah, you're probably right. Imagine paying money to wear headphones and sweat all day watching cars go in circles. Then getting nothing but swamp ass too. Yeah. Dude, we're going to get we're going to piss off some NASCAR fans. I'm going to have to watch a full NASCAR event now. I'm just going to have to go to a NASCAR event with like a black friend and see how it goes. Fighting out of the red prime hydration recovery zone. Fucking goofballs. It couldn't be more accurate. Great way to put it. I don't think they really care about this fighter. Sad, but it is what it is. Yep, they don't care. They do it for publicity. Damn. How is it 1 a.m. we got 70 viewers? How is it 1 a.m. we got 70 viewers? Let me exit out all these tabs. I got tabs with rankings open, Saturday's fight night card, all that good stuff. Did dude really this is a GOAT stream right now. Did dude unsub because I was talking shit about NASCAR? I feel like everyone that's at a NASCAR event is like Boomhauer from King of the Hill. I don't know for sure, but Calvin tore his ACL. Okay, fair enough. You're probably right. If UFC 280 did not sell well, then 500, I don't know what card sells more if Conor does not return. I think Jones versus Ciryl Gane will be too close to 1 million. Did you know that Sanko actually called the road to the UFC tournament fights before this week? So this card kind of makes sense for a debut. No, I did not. No, I did not. Chandler did well against Dustin. He got excited, made a mistake. He won the first round against Olives, even almost finished him. I wouldn't say he almost finished him. And Chandler lost the first round, won the second round, in my opinion. But, yeah, you're right. You're kind of right. Who's the Mount Rushmore of MMA imbeciles? Rockhold, Bryce Mitchell, Tito, who else? Rockhold, Bryce, Tito. That's a good solid 3. Probably Jon Jones too. Always getting in trouble. He's an idiot. I can't think of another one off the top of my head. My brain's kind of mush right now. About to go watch NASCAR so I can have free speech like Bryce. Yeah, I love listening to those engines. Them engines roar. Oh, I'm done. There's some NASCAR in here. There's somebody in here right now that loves NASCAR that's just like getting pissed. So you son of a bitch talking shit about NASCAR. How dare he talk about NASCAR? No deal or hurt. I play a NASCAR video game. I might have to try one out. I might just very well have to try one out. Yeah. I might just have to try one out. Maybe I have to watch the next NASCAR event. But look, all I'm saying right now, listen. All I'm saying, I do not know every NASCAR fan that exists in the world. But gun to my head, are NASCAR fans at a decent percentage racist? I say yes, and I think I live. Okay? That's the best way I can sum it up. Alrighty. Keep the questions coming, guys. Keep the questions coming. Oh my. I know that one. I'm done. Dude pops into the chat. Right after I say that. I'd rather watch grass grow than NASCAR. There's not. What's wrong with watching grass grow? Did you know Habib married his second cousin? I think that's fake, but maybe. Fair enough. I don't know. Could be by marriage. I don't care who Habib marries, to be honest. So I don't pay attention to that stuff. They can make a whole episode on Key and Peele just from attending an event alone. Yeah, I think I'm telling you, I wouldn't go I wouldn't go anyway. But if I was a minority, I wouldn't go to a NASCAR event. Maybe I'm dead wrong. If there's ever one close to me, I'll go and I will report back. I will revise my opinion. But again, gun to my head, that's the take I'm going with. Hope you're having a good night. I hope you are having a good night as well. You have MMA fans around the world. It's already 7 a.m. in the gym in Sweden. Thank you. Go to a NASCAR event or go to a NASCAR event. Nah, watch Rose Carla too and Derek versus Spivak event back to back. Yeah, I'd watch the fights. Because NASCAR event's probably like, 5-6 hours? And they're just pissing and shitting in their car? They're just pissing and shitting in their car the whole time? Ugh. Are they wearing diapers? Joe, I'm going to laugh so hard Chandler doesn't get the counter fight. I want to know who he's going to fight. He's not going to fight Armin. My guess is he fight Gaethje and Poirier 100 more times. Now, I hope they make him fight Armin. Interesting to see. Interesting to see Sanko commentating. Guess we're all tired of hearing, oh, he's in real trouble here. Oh, he's in real trouble here. He's in real trouble here. My dream matchup would be Jon Jones versus a NASCAR easy win for Jones via headbutt. Yeah, he could eye poke him as well. What's your lock to tomorrow's Bellator card? Give me a lock or I leave like the NASCAR. I don't know. Johnny Eblin. Bubba Clown. Okay. Imagine Lauren Sanko saying the most outlandish shit on her commentary debut. Hopefully she does. Would a Tesla on autopilot beat a NASCAR driver? If so, the sport will be toast in 5 years. Yeah, it probably would. Joey, I'm going to have to unsubscribe to you because you said nothing bad about NASCAR. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm just giving my honest thoughts on it, okay? And again, I said I don't know, okay? I don't know for sure. It's hard to say. Joey, why the fuck we still on about this NASCAR bullshit? I can't wait for the people to rewatch this tomorrow. I was going to put it as a member stream, but now I want to leave it up. I just want to leave it up, to be quite honest. Because it's just, it's been a work of art. The announcers say boogity boogity boogity. I don't know what that means. Joey, read that. They fly a rebel flag. I did not know that. Only way I'm watching NASCAR is if Tito Ortiz hops in the race. Okay. Maybe I should start streaming NASCAR events. Yeah. What do you think about Jamal Hill defending his belt in Detroit? Haven't been there in a while. Obviously, that's his hometown. That sounds like a great idea, but it's not going to affect us fans too much unless you live in Detroit. But I think it'd be cool for him. Joey, Woodley versus Maya, Rose, Esparza were the greatest UFC fights of all time. Okay. All right. Yeah, they were excellent. I can't wait to rewatch them after the stream. I'm going to stay up and rewatch them. Grand Rapids is, but Detroit obviously bigger. I see what you're saying, yeah. My parents are into Baja 500, which is sort of similar. Are they racist, though? Are they racist? Because if they're not, then there we go. We know at least not all of them are. Who's champ first, Armin or Topuria? I'll say Topuria. NASCAR MMA streams going forward. All right, we're going to keep talking about NASCAR forever for the rest of the night. I did not condemn the whole entire NASCAR community, okay? Breaking Francis Ngannou signs with NASCAR, that'd be something. You know, anybody that just watches cars go in circles for 3 hours, I just can't imagine. I really can't imagine trusting their mindset on anything. Yeah, I'm going to start my next channel, NASCAR Joey. I see people are saying in the chat. Hold up a second. Are there NASCAR YouTube channels? Please tell me there is. NASCAR, I don't know, analysis? No, there's not. No, there is not. Let's see. Is this all about that? Oh my God. This guy has 203,000 subscribers. And he does talking head videos about NASCAR races. And he's getting good views. Damn. NASCAR reveals Lee Man's drivers no Jeff Gordon. Tony Stewart back in the booth. 38K? Jeez Louise. 5 bold predictions for the 2023 NASCAR season. I'm done. This is all about NASCAR. And dude is getting serious views. I'm about to start a NASCAR channel. Look, this got 100 and some thousand views. He did the impossible. NASCAR Martinsville playoff race review. Dude's doing like post-fight recaps of NASCAR races. I'm done. Jimmy Johnson returns to NASCAR. 126K views. I'm done. I am done right now. That's crazy. That's wild. I'm happy for the guy, to be quite honest. I'm not hating at all. I don't want to ever come off like a hater. I just did not imagine that existed. That just goes to show you how deep the YouTube thing goes. Dude does car races, fake NASCAR car races for 10 million views. That's how he started. He does fake NASCAR races. This one has 257,000 views of him just talking head. I gotta start getting those type of views soon. Okay. Honestly, huge respect for Hill if he wants to defend before Yuri's back. Love an active champ. I do too. And I think he will. Did anyone catch Islam Volk in DC? Keep seeing small clips, but I can't find the whole interview. It might not be out yet. Sometimes they release interviews that aren't out yet. Clips of interviews. You should watch Channel 5 Andrew Callahan interviews the people in the crowd at Talladega Speedways. Complete and utter half-brained baboons. Yeah, but we can't speak for all of them. You know they're probably interviewing the dumbest of the dumb on purpose. Imagine playing a NASCAR game and not realizing it's Dollar General version of Forza. I don't know. I think I would play one. I like racing games. Evil Joey would be like, yeah, I like NASCAR. They're Mexican, no. MMA Karen, NASCAR Joey. Francis wouldn't fit in the car. Yeah. Imagine Francis Ngannou just driving around in circles for 3 hours, 4 hours, just shitting in his pants as he speeds around the track. Whew. And imagine him trying to get out the window. Do you think Masvidal can pull it off? I forgot where I was at. Can pull it off? I think he can. I think it's possible, but unlikely. Gotta be. There's curling breakdown videos. I did not know that. There's a lot of disc golf videos. I've watched quite a bit of disc golf videos on YouTube. Watching disc golf. Pause. Watching disc golf pro tournaments is literally addictive. The fact that they're just slinging 600 feet, 500 feet drives is crazy to me. Why is Marlon Moraes getting that fight? He's a bum now. Brendan Loughnane going to kill him. Oh, they booked that? I didn't even see that. Yeah, that's not good. Dude's going to get chinned. Jarrett, the GOAT of NASCAR Gordon. There you go. Good for him, can't lie. Colby Bilal for number one contender or what? No. You reckon Daniel Santos, who beat John Castana, is set to fight Johnny Munoz Jr. in May? Who do you got? I have no idea. I got to look deeper into that one. I'm sorry, my friend. I wish I had a better answer for you. Love from London, England. Keep up the work. Thank you, BP. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Ask me next week or in like 2 weeks about that fight. Of course, YouTube jumps all the way to the bottom. It's out Monday. There you go. Somebody said it is out Monday. The Volk Islam interview is out on Monday. Joe Martinez to announce NASCAR drivers this Saturday. Is that real? DC was so biased in the clip. Doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. Of course DC is going to be biased. Of course he's going to be biased. What more can you expect from him? What more can you expect? Guys, if you have not liked the stream yet, do me a favor and like the stream. I would greatly appreciate if you guys would like the stream. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I'll probably stream tomorrow evening as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to go for a bit longer, though. I didn't expect to even go an hour, let alone. But we got plenty of people in here. We keep the questions coming. I will stay on here for a while longer. By the way, guys, if you did not see my new setup, I got a new PC. I posted it on my Instagram at MMA Joey C. Or if you don't feel like going there, you can go to the community tab on my YouTube channel. I posted my full, you can see behind the scenes image, my PC, my mic, my monitor, my camera, all my setup on my community tab. So feel free to go check that out if you want to see my setup. But again, Instagram and Twitter at MMA Joey C. And you guys can check out the new setup. And that was the point of this stream, really, was to test out OBS. But I'm going to go for a while longer, so. DC was just laughing in the clip. Islam, low-key, really funny guy. Did not know that. Breaking news: Dana White announces Zuffa Power NASCAR League claims is the next big thing in combat sports. Stop it. Could you imagine? If anyone's seen Dukes of Hazzard, tell me those aren't the same people you see at NASCAR events. Sounds about right. I think Cheeto is overrated. The fan base will turn on him once Corey beats him. Turn on him? I don't know about all that. I don't think he's overrated. I think people have a fair assessment of his skills, to be quite honest. Yeah, I think people got a fair assessment of his skills. You know, we saw him lose to Rob Font for, a significant period of time. But he pulled it off with those big moments. With those big moments, he pulled it off. Rip Marlon Moraes. Dude, Marlon Moraes' chin is just garbage. What's your favorite sports to watch in the Olympics? None. And you say you're the, as D, like you say, day instead of hey. And you say you're duh. I don't know. All right. At what time does UFC start this weekend? 10 p.m. Eastern time for the prelims, 1 a.m. Eastern time for the main card. Joe, would you be surprised if Gilbert Burns knocks out Jorge? No, I would not. It wouldn't be what I was expecting. It wasn't necessarily what I would be expecting, but it's possible. Marlon Moraes wants that Tony Ferguson losing streak. Yep, he's fighting for that Tony Ferguson type losing streak. No, but imagine Joe Martinez being like farting, shitting, and peeing out of the red car. Oh my God, dude! Imagine Joe Martinez or Joel Martinez, whatever the hell his name is, farting out of the number 48 car with all the logos plastered all over it. Yeah, and shitting and peeing. They got to be doing that, right? Like, they're in the car for 3-4 hours. They got to be doing that. At least pissing. Will Lewis lose? Loss of weight benefit him? Probably not. But maybe. If Islam actually goes out there to KO Volk, then Alex wins by second round KO. I doubt it. DC was just laughing in the clip. Joey got the cleanest setup in MMA YouTube for what? For what? Haha. Keep it up. G. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know if it was, but I will accept it as a compliment. All the Dagestani guys have hilarious dry humor. I remember him saying, like, who give this guy a black belt? Talking about something. That one dude asking for a follow back in every post. I know. He's going to keep doing it, too. You think the UFC will book Till versus Bo Pickle? If he beats Jamie Pickett? No, probably not. Do you think they'll add any other big fights at 286? No. I don't think they will. Izzy would pick Jamal apart. I don't know. Jamal's got nasty power, though. Nah, he wasn't. DC was giggling like a little bitch when Islam mentioned Volkanovski has no wrestling. You can see Volk got offended. Hill would destroy Izzy? I wouldn't say that. But, I mean, I think that's a fight that could go either way. Hill's just so much bigger. Will Corey versus Vera still be at the Apex or with a crowd? It'll be at San Antonio a couple weeks. It got delayed a couple weeks. It's going to be live in Texas now. Izzy makes Hill look easy. That'd be interesting, though. The size disadvantage. You can't discount that. This has been one of my favorite streams so far. I'm dying right now. I'm happy I can give you some late night laughs. I'm just imagining, because I'm going to leave this stream up till at least tomorrow, and then I'm going to private it for members. That was the plan with this stream. Like, imagine rewatching this tomorrow and being like, why the fuck is this guy talking about NASCAR drivers shitting in their cars? I mean, they're just dropping. Never mind. I'm not even going to get into it. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm just imagining someone watching a replay. Let's do a quick poll. Let's do a quick poll on the channel. Do you think This one ought to be good. Vote in the poll, guys. I just posted a poll. Let's see what you guys think. Hill is a brawler. Izzy is a technical striker. Look at Gane versus Ty. Yeah, I mean, I think Izzy and Hill, if they were the same size, Izzy definitely wins. But you got to take into account the size disadvantage. You think you'll ever make McGregor versus Islam fight? Yes. They'll try to get McGregor an easy win. If Islam's still champ, I think they'll book it. Islam will not go out there to KO Volk. His IQ is so high, and Islam does not let his ego fight for him. You're probably right. I think it would be highly unlikely for Islam to get KO'd. Who wins Power Slap? You versus MMA Guru? I don't know. Joey, is Michael Johnson a bad matchup for Patty? I think everyone's a bad matchup for Patty. If Volk beats Islam, I don't think Islam should get a rematch. You're probably right. Probably right. Be his first title defense. He lost. Amanda Nunes would be a mad matchup for Patty. Agreed. Hill's power's overrated as hell. I disagree. Hill's a brawler. He's really good technical skills. It's just Izzy's one of the most technical fighters we've ever seen. Agreed. Congrats on the new setup. That is really cool. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. If Volk wins and defends the title at 155, is he a GOAT? Yes. 100% GOAT status. 150% GOAT status. I mean, he's already, a GOAT at featherweight, essentially. So if he can perform at lightweight, yeah. He has to go into history as a GOAT. Which fights do you find most exciting, both to anticipate and watch? Whose fights do you find? Jon Jones is probably my top fighter to watch. And I know he's been inactive for 3 years. I've never even got to do a Jon Jones prediction video. But, yeah, he's probably number one. Prime Anderson Silva would have been like number one, number two. DC most biased when his teammates are fighting. Yep. What made you go with the white colorway on the PSC? I don't know. I thought it was a good scheme. And somebody told me the black one is hard to see what's inside and everything, so it all just blends together. I just like a clean look. And I just think it looks super clean. Fedor's not the heavyweight GOAT who's fighting bums in Japan. I don't know. I didn't watch him at the time. All right, almost 70% think NASCAR fans are racist. So I think that settles that. What hell of a poll to have in the stream. Who should Volk fight at 155 if he wins? Beneil Dariush. Who's the GOAT, though, if Volk wins the lightweight strap and Jones wins? Jones. Jones for sure. For sure. Did you see Ariel Helwani's interview Jamal Hill just trying to put words Jamal Hill never said because Jamal called him out on stuff he said about him the week before? I seen James Lynch had a clip about it, but I haven't seen it in detail, so I don't know. Can we just admire your computer for a minute? Fair enough. If you're asking me to turn my camera, that's not really doable. But the computer really is clean. The computer is clean as hell. It's heavy as hell, too. This computer is roughly 66 pounds. It is heavy as hell. But it really is beautiful. I want to build a computer bad now. I want to build a computer bad. But yeah. I couldn't be happier with it. I'm so happy I got it now. It looks so sick. It's a nice little desk piece, too. I hope with time Jon Jones' legacy is withered and forgotten. Dude doesn't deserve to be the GOAT. You're probably right. Has there ever been a number one, number two, pound for pound fight, or even two on the similar win streaks like this before? Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I don't think so. I think Volk would be in some more title defenses before people put him in the GOAT conversation. No. I think he's already close, getting close. What do you think of Bilal versus Colby Tough rumors? I think they're just rumors and just that. I won't believe it till I hear it from official sources. Is my thoughts, but I'm not watching regardless. That sounds like a corny-ass season. He beat the who's who of Pride. What do you mean he's fighting bums in Pride? Talking to whoever said that. I cringe when people argue whether or not Jones is a gross. I don't think there's a discussion. Yeah, it's just because of the PED usage. Luque versus Magny next. Probably. Joe, I feel like Islam wins against Volkanovski. He fights Beneil. But when Volkanovski beats Islam, I think he defends the lightweight title against Charles. Could be. You know what's sad? I think if Islam wins, everyone's going to diminish the win. If Volk wins, they might even diminish it as well. And say, well, Islam only had one good win. Volk beat Emmett, Yair, Topuria, Bryce, Evloev, everyone in featherweight. Probably. When is Rachmanov fighting? UFC 285. I agree with the PED uses comment. By the way, I don't think Jones is the GOAT. I just can't deny facts. There you go. DC has an American and other nationality of teammates that he only hyped Islam and Habib. I don't see the bias. He happened to know talent when he sees one. He also hyped Hamzat and Izzy. You could be right. You could very well be right. It's hard to say, I guess, but not really. I mean, I think he's definitely biased for him. Maybe just better friends with them. Thank you for the 5. Is that Australian dollars? Mr. My Opinion. If Volk wins, I'll donate $100. Keep up the grind, brother. Thank you for the donation, my friend. I'm looking forward to that $100 donation if Volk wins. By the way, guys, I haven't said this enough. I will be streaming UFC 284. I will be doing a live watch along for UFC 284. Make sure you check the channel on February 10th, I believe it is, right? No, it's February 11th. February 11th, I will be here streaming live, watching the fights. So make sure you join me. If you guys want a buddy to watch the fights with, make sure to join me. But thank you, My Opinion. I appreciate your 5 Australian dollars. I believe they are. I need to pay for that pay-per-view, guys. I need to pay for this computer. I really need to pay for this computer. This is a almost $5,000 computer I got sitting next to me right now. Darren Till is the mayor of Bumville. I've been saying Darren Till. Let me go look this up real quick because this is a video that I've done a long time ago. Let me go take a look. Let me go take a look. Oh no. Search. Till. Let me search Darren Till. I swear I did a video saying Darren Till was overrated. Maybe is this the end of Darren Till? I think that's the video. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that might be the video. Yep. I think that's the video. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. Islam versus Usman prediction. I'm going Usman. My heart says Islam wins, but in my gut, I have a weird feeling Volk wins. I think Volk can win. Do you have your PC specs public somewhere, like Twitter or something? No, but I can tell you what they are real quick. I'll read them to you. Let me take a look. My PC specs. I know kind of them off the top of my head, but I have a screenshot of the specs. I have a i9 13900K. I have the Deep Cool Castle LS720 white. I have the MSI Z790 Edge Wi-Fi white. 64 gigabytes of RAM G-Skill Trident. 2 terabyte NVMe. 4090. And an MSI 1000 watt 80 plus gold power supply. And then the Lian Li 3 white case. But the two main things, 13900K and the 4090. So there you go. Now you know. It's an insane. It's basically the best you can get. I love high-end tech. We can only call DC bias if he hyped other teammates that are bad. So far, all his hype has been proven. Maybe we should listen to him more when he was right about Islam. Maybe you're right. Even in the PFL, Till will get washed. Yeah, Till's garbage. Till's never been good. And I've said it multiple times on this channel, long before other people were burying him. But I did pick him against Dricus because I think Dricus is terrible, to be honest. I've gotten a lot of hate on that. 4090 is insane, bro. Got a big respect it. Yeah, I love top of the line tech, so I had to go for the 4090. Yeah, so yeah, send the super chats. I got to pay for this computer right here, guys, with my YouTube channel. So I got a lot of future super chats to make up for right now. I feel like Burns should not be negative 500 against Masvidal. He hasn't been subbed since 2009 and rocked the shit out of Colby. He simply fought the best two in the division, and Burns is a little chinny. I agree. I think Burns is going to win, but you know that's a little bit crazy odds. But I think some people confuse crazy odds with who's actually going to win. So people see crazy odds, and then all of a sudden they think, oh, this other guy's definitely going to win, So it's one of those things where, oh, Masvidal's, negative 500 or Burns is negative 500. That means Masvidal's going to win. They get tricked by the odds. It's a weird thing that goes on. Let me make sure something real quick. What did you think of Brock Lesnar? I mean, product of the era he was in. UFC heavyweight division's garbage. Always has been. It was even worse back then. It's much better now. And he just came in and got kind of, he did a good job, but was never really elite of the elite. Just a massive guy who had a good wrestling background. I just can't get over the fact Till made Dricus du Plessis look like Islam out there. It's embarrassing. Till is so bad. Kane was scary back then, that he was, and Kane beat the brakes off of Brock. Brock would have lost to Shane Carwin if Shane Carwin didn't gas. The referee should have stopped it. Look at Brock Lesnar, Shane Carwin. On Bisbing's channel, he still talks about how he thinks Till can and will one day be champ. It's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. In their primes, who would win, Ngannou or Lesnar? Ngannou. Ngannou would wax Lesnar badly. Because Lesnar didn't even have the best entries for the takedowns. He was just good once he got you down, controlling you and whatnot. So I do not think that, I don't think Ngannou would lose. To be quite honest. Let me look up something real quick. Let's see what we got going on the live stream side of YouTube right now. Who is this guy? What is going on there? Why is he doing that? You ever think Prime Lewis would catch Lesnar on the entry like he did Blades? It's possible. It's possible. Have you seen the clip with Volk and Islam? Have to watch and tell me what you think. He was low-key mocking Volk. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. I'm looking to see if there's any MMA YouTube live streams right now. It's all this bull crap. UFC. Let's search UFC and then go to live streams. Only me? I'm looking for like the most random live stream to send you guys still right now. But it doesn't look like there's nobody live. I wish can you just search live? Oh, you can just click live. Let's see who's live right now. It's all these random like bullshit. I'm looking for a channel that has like no viewers. Let's see what the hell is this. All right, guys. Listen. I got. What did you buy for the supercomputer for? Faster editing? Yes, 4K editing. 4K editing saved me a lot of time. And I'm gonna do some gaming too. Look, guys, I found this random channel online. It's called. I'm gonna send you the link, but it's called Peace, Love, and Cope. I have no idea. I'm done. Never mind. I don't even know if I'm sending. Is this just people sending weird shit? He's got weird messages on the screen. I don't know about this. I don't know what's going on here. But he's got 353 subscribers. And it's the randomest, like, I'm not even listening to it right now. I've never seen this guy before in my life. Let me see if I can find another one real quick. I'm gonna I'm gonna copy this link, but I'm gonna go grab another one real quick, see what else is live. That was the weirdest stream I ever seen. I'm trying to find someone with like no watchers. This guy. Oh, I found a cricket match. Let's see if this guy's talking about cricket. Oh no, this is live cricket. You can watch live cricket. Somebody got a sleep stream going on. What the hell is going on right now? What is going on right now? Having a good start to the year? Yes, I am. Let me see if there is a NASCAR live stream. NASCAR. Let's see. There's people playing NASCAR, but I don't know if they're on screen. I want them on screen. Oh, this guy's on stream. He's got 36,000 subscribers and no watchers. That's terrible. I'm gonna send you guys to this NASCAR stream. I gotta throw it back to the community. I gotta throw it back to the community after insulting them earlier. Listen, guys, I want you to go to this guy's stream. I'm gonna send you the link in the chat. He's a NASCAR. He's streaming NASCAR. Hold on, his stream's lagging. Oh no, he must have got off. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Yeah, I think he's off. Yep, he's not live anymore. I'm done. That's why I only had one watching with 36,000 subscribers. I'm done. Let's see if this guy's on stream. Why is YouTube messing up? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, guys. That one doesn't work. Nope, that was the only one. Let's see what this guy's doing. Nope, this is just a regular PUBG stream. How come there's nobody live? What the hell? Let me go back to the live tab here. Okay, just click on live. I wish you could search like live streams with like not a lot of people watching. With not a lot of people watching. This guy's sleep streaming. Yeah, there's nothing. And I lost that original one that I found too. This is annoying. Let's search disc golf and see if there's anybody live on disc golf. I'm going to try for like another minute and then I'm going to give up. If you guys have any more questions, throw them in the chat. How did I find this guy? Somebody already went to that one. Let me just send you this guy. This is the guy. Somebody already went there because I said the name. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Here's the stream. Go tell this guy MMA Joey sent you. I have no idea what his channel's about. So just go there and say MMA Joey sent you. Maybe it's something interesting to watch. I have no idea. Link is in the chat. I have no idea what the stream is. I'll probably be live tomorrow night. If not, I'll be live Saturday for Bellator, most likely. Appreciate every single one of you, and good night. Don't forget to like this stream and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you, guys. Good night.